Thursday the 11th, we're back to lower body, 2 parts, 4, 5, or 6 rounds, alternating reverse lunges, weighted squat jacks, in and out equals 1. So when you go in and out, that's 1. It's not 1, 2. Lateral lunge to kick per leg, weighted narrow squats, and then part 2 is squat pulses for time. Okay, so alternating reverse lunges. We've talked about reverse lunges before. We're just alternating, and you can do weight or no weight. Weighted squat jacks, again, weight or no weight. 1, 2, 3. Lateral lunge to kick. This is another one of my favorites. Although everything cracks and pops when I do that. And weighted narrow. And then part 2, squat pulses to a timer. You're just gonna stay low and pulse to the timer, okay? So alternating reverse lunges, I'm not gonna talk too much about it because we talked about lunges a lot. So you're just switching legs in your reverse lunge, and you can hold weights or not. Squat jacks. So squat jacks look like this. Out, in, in. You're low, so I'm not standing as I come in. I'm low, 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 low. If that is hard enough for you as is, don't add the weight. If you've done them before or you're a little bit stronger, you can add the weight. You can hold it however you would like. And you're gonna go out in 1, 2, 3, okay? Lateral lunge to kick. So this is a lunge we haven't done yet, lateral lunge. So with this one, you're stepping out to the side, okay? So you take a big step out to the side, and then your body is going to sink diagonal down, okay? So step out and sink diagonal down. Diagonal down. So now all of my weight is on this leg. There's no weight on this foot at all, okay? Step out big, diagonal sink. Everything is on this leg. My butt is down here. It's as if I'm doing a squat, but everything is on this side, okay? Then I'm going to stand back up, move over, because my chair's right there. And when I stand, I'm gonna kick, okay? So that kick does not need to be anything special. I like to think I'm like judo, and I like get the side lead, and I try to do it really cool, but you don't have to. I just think it's fun. So again, step to the side, let everything sink down. Stand, kick, 1. Step out, sink diagonal, return, kick, okay? So if you just can't kick because you don't have the good balance, don't do it. But again, I think it's fun. So this is what it looks like from the side. Big step, diagonal, sink. So as you can tell, it looks like I'm just doing a regular squat from here. You can't tell that this other leg is extended and straight, right? That's how it should look. Sink, diagonal down, stand, kick, okay? Again, you don't have to kick, but I think it's fun. And then weighted narrow. So we did sumo, we did regular, we did box squat. We're doing narrow now. So narrow is anything between shoulder width, okay? So they don't need to be touching, but they need to be less than shoulder width apart, okay? So narrow. Hold a weight in each hand, and just sink your butt to the ground. Sink your butt to the ground, sink your butt to the ground, okay? Don't worry too much about how forward you're bending, because naturally, with your legs being so far under your body, you're not gonna be able to stay as upright as you can in a regular squat, because basically your knees are preventing your butt from sinking in a way that also allows your upper body to stay upright, okay? So it's just natural that it's gonna fold forward, that's fine, okay? So down, down, down. You're just squatting, holding weight with a narrow stance. And then for our part 2, we're gonna do 20 to 30 seconds on, 30-second rest, 3 rounds per Tabata. So with this, you can do any squat you want as long as you're pulsing. So we're doing 3 rounds. You could do a narrow pulse, a regular pulse, and then a sumo pulse. You could do all 3 sumo pulses. You could do all 3 regular pulses. You can do whatever you want. What pulsing means is you stay down and bounce, 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 bounce and narrow, bounce in sumo, okay? Whatever your preference is, that is how you're gonna bounce. And that is the 11th